Hey Virgo, thank you so much for joining me over here at Energy to Elevate. Sorry, I have to shuffle those cards real quick. Where the mission of my channel and the intention of this reading is to utilize my spiritual gifts to increase and elevate you and yours. I pray offline, preach online, but the prayer is always something along the lines of God, more of you, less of me. I also always pray that God would bless me with the gifts of the Holy Spirit and fruits of the Spirit. And then, third, I also always pray that messages will come through for those who most need to hear them at this time. With that being said, please keep in mind that this is a general collective energy reading, so all messages cannot and should not resonate with you 100%. However, for those that do, please pick them up, utilize them to empower you, motivate you, definitely encourage you wherever you are on your journey, your spiritual journey at this point in time. For those interested in personal readings, I do offer personal readings. Please check out my description box for details as well as my email. What else do I need to say? I think that's it. Virgo, I did do a little bit of a pre-shuffle for you guys just to start tapping into your energy, but I didn't lay any cards out. But what I was getting for you guys, Virgo, it definitely feels as though some of you guys are walking away from something, but with regrets, like regretfully walking away. Or for some of you guys, there could be some like accumulated baggage that you have, or you might not necessarily be walking away alone. So for some of you guys, that could be like kids or some type of regret, remorse that you're feeling in a situation. So you could have betrayed someone and now you have to walk away from a situation because, you know, you did something wrong and you're regretting the decision that you made. For other of you guys, you're walking away regretfully or just not on good terms because there was some truth that came out. There was someone could have betrayed you. Someone could have crushed you. There could have definitely been some lies, dishonesty. I feel as though a lot of you guys are walking away from conflict, situations that bring conflict, people that bring conflict. For some of you guys, it could also just be like a temporary break where you just need, space to find yourself, space to, figure out your next steps, next moves, that type of thing. But I definitely feel as though there's some distancing. You're putting distance between yourself and something, someone. We're gonna go ahead and pull some cards here just to get more clear on what's going on with you guys. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get into your energy, Virgo. Also felt as though some of you guys could just be surrendering a situation and have just decided to be hands off or something, to step back from something temporarily. So again, it's going to be different for all of you guys. Take it how it resonates. But let's see. Okay, what's going on with my Virgos? First card out, guys. We got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So for some of you guys, it could definitely be the ending of a long-term relationship or a marriage. For some of you guys, what was once like a happy home is no longer a happy home. Yeah, and a lot of you guys are just very emotional about this ending at this time. Could be spending a lot of time this month, or it could be very beneficial for you guys this month to spend time really filling your own cup, really focusing on yourself, doing things that are healing for you, doing things that make you happy. But yeah, there's definitely walking away from something to figure out next steps, to figure out what you want, to just figure out life. You're definitely looking back at a situation where you made a long-term investment, and you're really evaluating kind of like your harvest, what came out of the situation. But yeah, for a lot of you guys, you are walking away from a long-term relationship here. Some of you guys could have are definitely or were dealing with someone who was just a liar, someone who was immature, someone who was, yeah, just very dishonest, conniving, sneaky, that type of thing. So there could definitely be some truths that were revealed. We're going to go ahead and clarify all of these cards for you guys. But for those of you guys who are going through a breakup, I feel as though you are wrapping up November. However, feeling certain. I feel as though you start off the month feeling very uncertain, unsure, shaky, extremely emotional, but you wrap up the month here certain about, next steps, about where you want to go. So you might not have everything figured out, full big picture, but you are really clear on next steps, where it is that you want to go. Some of you guys could just be taking time to go out, explore, do something new. But you are releasing a burden, something that has just started to weigh you down. And you're really clear that you no longer want to invest in it. You no longer want to offer any more of yourself in this situation because you just don't feel victorious. You don't feel like this is something that is going to bring you contentment in the future. This is just something that you just don't want it anymore. For some of you guys, it's definitely a third-party situation here where you could have found out that there was another person, or that you may have been the person on the outside for a very a long time. Yeah, lovers here. You're making the choice to walk away from a situation where there's a third party. So either you are the third party or you found out about a third party. So for the situations where you found out that you were the third party, you weren't the main person in this relationship, you're making the choice to no longer be involved in this dynamic. It's like you standing up for what you believe in, you standing up for, your values. Like, this just doesn't align with your value system. For those of you guys who you found out that there was a person on the outside of your relationship, some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Gemini or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Clarify. You could have been definitely realizing that you were dealing with a liar. Someone who was keeping a lot of things from you. What is this, lovers? For some of you guys, your intuition was off in this situation, or you weren't trusting your intuition. You weren't taking note of the red flags in this situation. Someone was being greedy. There's definitely someone being greedy. Ooh. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. Someone betrayed you. Someone betrayed your trust. And this person could definitely be coming up towards the end of the month, trying to make amends, trying to make things right. But I don't see you guys taking this offer. For those of you guys where this isn't a relationship, this is a work situation. It could definitely be a work situation where you've been kind of like an employee there for a long period of time. And there was some like gossip in the workplace. Someone was just very underhanded in the workplace, and now you're trying to figure out a career path from here. You know, what you want your career to look like, where do you want to go. You just are very unhappy in your work situation. For those of you guys where this is a work situation, you're hesitant to move forward because you haven't received a job offer just yet. And I would encourage you to keep moving forward, because for those of you guys where this is a work situation, there is something, an offer coming in that could bring you long-term stability here. But you're going to have to make some choices here. And trusting your intuition, I feel like there's going to be more than one offer coming through for you guys where this is a work situation. And you're going to have to really be in tune with your intuition as you make the choice of where to go moving forward. I'm going to get another deck, and we're going to clarify this Ten of Cups in reverse. Clarify for Virgo. Yeah, some of you guys, this happened very suddenly, so it could have been some truth that came out and it completely uprooted your entire stability, family dynamic, and you're considering divorce or definitely walking away, because this is just, it's like it's just too much to bear. But I feel as though God wants you to be encouraged to know that He never puts on you more than you can bear, right? Like, if you're in a situation like this where it just feels as though your entire life as you've known it has completely been uprooted, all because of some deception, some betrayal, and you aren't sure how to move forward, you're being encouraged to really turn to the Lord, to like lay your burdens on the Lord, to seek guidance, to really pray for the next steps, and it will be revealed to you. But it's going to require you spending some time getting clear about what you want and the calling that you have on your life. I feel as though this situation is happening to bring you in alignment with your calling, with your purpose. You could have been walking in a direction that was completely opposite of the one that God has for you. And God is really trying to, God, the universe, created the divine, you know, take it how it resonates, whatever you refer to your higher source, higher power is really using this situation to get you headed in the right direction, focused on the right things, going the right way. Clarify this Ten of Cups for Virgo. Clarify this Ten of Cups. Ooh. This situation has really caused you to go within. And you're really, Virgo, I feel as though you're putting a lot of attention, weight on yourself in the situation. Like, where did I go wrong? What did I do? What am I lacking? What did I allow in this situation? And it is healthy to do some self-reflection, but I feel as though you shouldn't look at yourself as, how do I explain this? Don't put too much weight or blame. Don't place blame on yourself in this situation if you were the person who was doing right, who was honest, who was faithful. Just get clear about what it is that you want now and where you're headed. I also feel as though There's something that you need to get really clear on. It's like you guys have been double minded about something. And when you're double minded, right, it's like you're pulled in two opposite directions. You have to get really clear and really certain. And I do believe, feel, and see here that you guys are going to get certain, because I said you start off the month really shaky, uncertain, but you end November feeling certain. So you are going to do the work this month to get to the point in the place that you need to be. And a big part of it, of you getting to that place of clarity, of certainty, is you trusting in your ability to persevere in this situation. Because I feel so a lot of you guys are doubting how to move on, or you just really want to lay down and die, like curl up in a ball in this situation. Like you feel so defeated. But I feel as though you need to be encouraged to know that there's nothing that you can't overcome. Even though you may be, hard pressed, shaken up on all sides. You know, I feel that's the Bible verse that's kind of like in my spirit right now. Don't faint. Don't give up. Continue to run your race. Continue to press on towards your higher calling. You're being called to something bigger, better, but you're going to have to persevere through this situation. And be encouraged and know that financially you're going to be okay. Emotionally, you will recover and you will heal. I also feel as though for some of you guys, this is a part of some of the lessons that you learned is trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, not doubting yourself. And I definitely feel as though for some of you guys, you were very honest and innocent. You're the innocent party in the situation. Like, I don't feel like I'm reading for, the person who caused the downfall in a situation. I feel as though I'm reading for the person who's like the rug was pulled from beneath you. It's like someone preyed on you in a way, took your kindness for weakness, or they really just did something that was so disrespectful, so dishonest, so disheartening. It has you looking at yourself crazy. Don't do that, Virgo. Like, I don't want to say don't do that, but yeah, this was just painful. It hurt. I feel that, and I feel you guys hurting right now. What other messages do you have for Virgo? Yeah, again, it's that being pulled in two different directions. Virgo, you're going to have to get really clear about what direction it is that you want to go. You can't move forward without... How do I explain this? It's like, don't divide your efforts. Make sure your efforts are all balanced, aligned, and you're so clear, certain, sure about where it is that you're going, that you're not allowed to be pulled off course. You're going to have to really get balance within yourself in order to really bring that balance back into your life physically. And that's going to require you withdrawing your emotions, your attention, your love, your support from some things in order to fully focus on this magician energy, which is really manifesting all that you want in the physical. You can't manifest in the physical until you're really clear, internally. And look at the bottom of the deck, you have the sun. So there are blessings that will come in. The situation will work out for you in the end. is already working out in your favor. Maybe there's a need to really change the way you're perceiving those things, the way you're looking at things. And you could be looking at things, like, why did this happen to me? Why me? And there's a need to really look at the situation like this is happening for you. And I know it's hard to see things that way when sometimes the things that we go through can be so painful and so hard, where it's really hard to see how could this be working in my favor. But Virgo, there's a need for you to trust and know that this is, all things are working in your favor. All things are coming together for your highest good. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and pull some advice, some encouragement for you guys. Virgo, if this reading has been at all encouraging, supportive, empowering to you, please show me some encouragement and support by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, commenting on the video, or just simply coming back next month to check out your content. So let's see. What do we have for Virgo? Oh, and this oracle deck that I'm using, Virgo, is the Divine Energy Oracle deck, which I've been loving. Divine Energy, Energy to Elevate, that whole thing. So let's see. What do we have for Virgo? What does Virgo most need to know at this time? Whew, too many. We're just going to take this top one, Virgo. Actually, no. I'm just going to read the top one. We're going to take all three that popped up. Virgo, you got wake up call. And then you also got make necessary sacrifices and shine your light. So again, I feel like this is kind of confirming what I was saying, that this situation is serving as a wake-up call, it's serving to get your attention. And it's going to require you to make some sacrifices in order to be able to shine your light in this situation. So, I really want to read you guys the wake-up call, because I feel as though this is the card that you most need to hear at this time. So, Virgo, wake up call says, as your consciousness begins to awaken and desires to expand, it creates an inner restlessness that you can't deny. This energetic influx is a wake-up call from your divine self to remember your soul's commitments, those lessons and intentions that you came to learn and fulfill when you incarnated into physical form and began your life's journey. Heed this wake-up call by honestly examining your life as it is today. Ask yourself how satisfied you feel so far. Look at not only what's there, but also what's missing. What inner signals from your soul have you been ignoring? What vibes have you denied for fear of disrupting the status quo? And what distractions are keeping you from listening to your soul's summons to reclaim your divine power? No matter, the call cannot be silenced, nor can it be ignored. It is time for you to become fully powerful today. Your divine energy is calling you to wake up from slumber and reconnect with your authentic self. Welcome any internal restlessness you're feeling as an indication of your divine self awakening. Even though it may be uncomfortable now, it would be far worse to live indefinitely in an unconscious way. Your divine invitation is to be honest about what is not working in your life and know it is time to change this reality. You will receive guidance in how to successfully improve this if you are receptive and willing. Rest assured that this guidance will soon come. Virgo, take this situation as a wake-up call. Get things in alignment. Answer this calling that's on your life. And rest assured that guidance will soon come. Okay? Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me over here. I will see you back in December. See ya. Bye.